Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. So today is the start of a brand new Legend League season, which is awesome. I do plan on actually pushing this season and trying my best every single day. Now, I'm not really sure which army I want to use. I'm going to use Super Bowlers today, but I don't think they're going to give me the best results throughout the entire season, so I think we'll probably end up going back to Meteor Golems at some point. Meteor Golems are just the strongest troop in the game, everybody knows that. Although I will try to thug it out, use some different armies for a little while, but if I'm really just not getting good results, I will probably end up going back to Meteor Golems. Now, last season, I didn't really push at all, didn't even try in any of my accounts. I kept all of my accounts at the bare minimum, at the very bottom of Legend League, just so that I wouldn't get demoted, so I could still make good content for you guys. But what I was doing instead was actually pushing the builder base. And believe it or not, the builder base, it takes a lot of time out of my day, so I wasn't really able to upload as consistently as I would have wanted to. I also wasn't able to trophy push because it just takes so much time. But on the bright side, I did get a really nice placement that I am super proud of, number 37 in the world. Now, I could have even got a little bit higher. I kind of tilted towards the last few days. I was at 6.7k. I could have finished in the top 25 over here, but it's all right. You know, to be honest, I'm still very happy with this result. Number 37 is amazing. I didn't think I would be able to get that this quickly. I don't plan on pushing the builder base anytime in the near future though, because for multiple reasons. One, it takes too much time. Also, I really want to focus in the home village and you can't do both. And I also need to focus in college, in real life. I need to get like all of this done. I have a lot of stuff I have to do, and this just takes a lot of time. One day, I'm sure I will come back to the builder base. For all of you guys who love the builder base, I'm sure I will come back to it one day, just not anytime in the near future. So sorry about this intro being so long. I just kind of wanted to tell you guys what I've been up to over like the past month or so. But yeah, without further ado, let's start this Legend League day with the Super Bowlers. Alright, we get a really weird base over here. I've never seen this, and it looks really hard for Meteor Golems, at least. I don't know if it's going to be hard for the Super Bowlers. Definitely doesn't look easy, though. So, as for what to RC charge, we really just need to set a funnel with this RC. So maybe just like on the corner over here. I don't know if I really love that. I think it'll work. So yeah, with this RC charge, you really don't need to look for value. That's why I'm going somewhere where there's like really no value. Of course, it's good if you can get value too, but your main priority is just set a funnel. So I want to clear all of these buildings that are on like the outside, like this Expo, Scattershot, Air Defense, whatever else we may get to. Maybe the RC goes to the mortar. Okay, looks like she goes the other way. She's back over here. Okay, looks like she can't make up her mind. But yeah, we just want to clear out like a corner of the base, make it so that we set some sort of a funnel, and that honestly we can probably pick her up. Or I guess we let her get the multi-archer tower. We may as well. She's already over here. And then we'll pick her up. Okay, I guess we get the builder hut too. You may as well get these defenses if you're already over there. But yeah, now we pick her up. And I say now we can start the Ice Golem, Super Bowlers, Warden, like the whole gang over here. Put a test loon in the healers and the troop launcher, and then we need to set a funnel on this side. So we're going to put the king, totem there to protect him from the monolith, and then the queen also to help with funneling. We'll also put a wall breaker here for the Super Bowlers. Maybe I should have put the king and queen down a little earlier. I'm just thinking this now. I definitely should have. It's alright though. Not a huge deal. It should still work out. Looks like one of the healers is going to go down. And I don't really... Actually, we'll use a spell to protect it. It's probably a good idea. I didn't really do a great job at setting this funnel. Not gonna lie. So let's try to fix the funnel that I've messed up. And then we'll click the ability. Let's click the rocket spear now. Just to help set up the funnel better. We can totem like that. And, okay, warden ability now. Let's get everyone going like across the base over here. I guess we rage through the center. The RC is gonna go down, unfortunately. But let's see if we can make this work. I don't know if it's looking great. We don't have enough troops, enough power on this side is like the main issue. We have a rage spell. Let's see. If we can take out this super wizard tower on this side, that would be very good, because then I can use like these wizards to clean up that side. Now, if we can't get the super wizard tower, that could be a little problematic. But I think we're going to crush the base. At least it's looking good. Yeah, guys. Oh my gosh. This is so much more fun than Meteor Golems. Dude, I tried to use Meteor Golems on one of my other accounts. That's what I was originally planning, but It's like so miserable. When you're playing an army like this, it's just so much more fun. Alrighty, we get like an interesting looking base over here. So as for what to RC charge, we really just need to like set a funnel with this RC charge. And there's a lot of different spots where we could set this funnel up. We also should avoid the bomb hive, of course, too. Not really sure, to be honest. There's so many different spots. I think we'll go like this. We should be able to avoid the bomb hive, and we'll take down the fire spitter and like funnel out this side. I feel like this is the type of base where it doesn't really matter too much where we start the RC, because like wherever we start, we're going to get a funnel. So we're just going to put her somewhere, not think too deeply about it. I just want the fire spitter and like the scatter shot too. That would set a really nice funnel up. Alright, very nice. Let's use one more spell just so that we don't take any damage here. And then I'll probably pick her up, I'm thinking. Yeah, we don't really need anything else. Now, where to put the rest of this attack? I'm thinking we go like this. Okay, I took a few seconds to really think, but sometimes it's worth it, you know, just to take a few seconds and really think about your plan. Let's put the king and like the queen over here to funnel. We can poison the furnace. The king and queen both are like very important here to set up a funnel. Looks like they're doing good. Setting up a nice funnel over here is very nice to see. Let's hit that king ability. Oh, I meant to hit the king ability, but I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I didn't mean to hit the warden ability, but it should be just fine. I don't think it's going to matter too much. We'll just freeze in the middle. I think it still works. I was going to click the warden ability shortly afterwards anyways. So I don't think it's too big of a deal, but I misclicked the warden ability. Let's totem the revenge tower. It's being like mad annoying right here. And then we can hit the rocket spear, but this is looking solid. I mean, it's so far, it's looking pretty good, I want to say. Oh no, the warden goes down. Okay, that's my fault. That's my bad, G. Let the warden go down, unfortunately. I think we're okay, even though we've lost the warden. Obviously not ideal, but I mean, I think it's okay. Those headhunters should take down the minion prince. And this was far from a perfect attack. It was not too bad, but I definitely made a handful of mistakes, and we're still going to get the 3-star pretty comfortably, which is really nice to see. I'm really liking this army, guys. Like, I really love just the way that it works. It seems very simple. Like, the steps behind it are very simple. Just RC charge the funnel, bowlers in the middle, king and queen funnel the outside. And it's honestly quite powerful as well. It's a lot more enjoyable than meteor golems too. Alright, we get an Invis Rage Core. So, why are these bases so popular right now? Like, this is actually so annoying. If I had the fireball, they would be so easy. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's think about it. I'm thinking we should charge just right smack in the middle. And we'll see if this works. This way we take out a fire spitter and we also funnel out this side of the base. Seems like a win-win situation. The fox must stay alive. That kind of needs to happen. Okay. The fox is not alive. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I probably did not need to use that last spell right there. That was actually pretty dumb. Okay. That was a terrible RC charge. Gosh, guys. That was so bad. Anyways, we're gonna just hopefully this can work. We're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna put the king and the queen both here to funnel, and then have the main army push towards the core. Let's totem early because the king is going down a little bit too early. Let's hit the queen ability now to help with the funnel. I'm hoping the super bowlers, like their bounce, I'm hoping the bounce triggers the invis tower. Can we please trigger that invis tower, guys? Come on. Come on. Okay, warden ability now. Now it triggers the invis tower, of course. But I think it's okay here. Yeah, we'll freeze like this. I think it's okay. I think it's looking solid. Yeah, we're looking very good. The Super Bowlers are just wrecking the whole base. Very nice. Okay. Gosh, they ran through the space like it was nothing. That was pretty satisfying. Although it's not over. I have to remember, it's not over until it's actually over. It's actually dying out towards the end. These attacks, they all, like, they start so strong. I don't know if you guys are noticing this too. Specifically with this army. They always start so strong, and then, like, towards the end, it's like we barely get it. I don't know what exactly I'm doing wrong. But it's quite frustrating. Because, like, they always start so powerful, so good. And then we just barely get it. It's fine, though. We still get it. But I need to just be a little bit, like, better with my spells towards the end. Because we're eventually, like, we're going to fail a few attacks if I'm not careful. Alright, Invis Rage Core! These bases are everywhere! Seriously thinking about bringing the Giant Arrow again. I don't know. Let's see. We can RC charge, probably just to take down a Fire Spitter. Yep, we'll just go like this. Nice value around this part as well. A lot of buildings stacked closely together is good for the RC charge. And I think we can single cycle. Ooh, we shouldn't have done that, but yeah, we did get away with it. I really need the Fire Spitter. That's like the main priority right here. RC, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on over here? What is going on? Can we get the Fire Spitter, please? Or did I screw that up too badly? We do get the Fire Spitter. Okay, very nice. We'll pick her up. And I guess we just start the rest of this attack right now. Let's go like this. Super Bowlers. Healers. Warden. Troop Launcher. Put the other healer that I forgot there. And then the Queen and the King in this corner to help funnel. Let's actually put the Ice Golem in front of them. I think they need the Ice Golem a little more than my Super Bowlers do. We'll also wall break for them. Okay, hold on. This is getting a little bit sketchy, guys. Not looking wonderful. I need someone to trigger this Invis Tower. Or maybe we can just freeze it. You know, I have an idea. We're going to just do this and freeze the Invis Tower. Hopefully we can power through most of this core before that Invis Tower triggers. That kind of worked. Kind of. RC gets the monolith. Okay, that kind of works. I think that works. Okay, yeah, that works. There's so many different ways you can deal with the Invis Towers, guys. Like, I know we didn't use the Log Launcher, we don't have the Giant Arrow, but you don't need them. Like, to be honest, there's so many different ways. You have the Freeze spell, you have the King ability, you have the RC ability, you have just, like, the Bowler's Bounce. There's, like, literally countless different ways to deal with the Invis Tower. I genuinely believe that both the Log Launcher and the Giant Arrow are just not needed with this army. Yeah, we run over this base fairly easily. Let's go. Alright. Honestly, pretty crushed. We have 3 heroes alive. 2 of them are at full health. No, we have 4 heroes alive. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. Okay, we have an Invis Rage Core. And these are scary since I've took out the magic, or took out the Giant Arrow and the Skeleton spell. But we can definitely figure out a way to do this. We have a lot of other tools still to take down these bases, so I'm leaning towards... What am I leaning towards? Okay, I'm leaning towards... What am I leaning towards? We're going to go like this. Seems like a really nice spot to set up a RC charge. We get like a lot of important buildings taken out really quickly, and we also set up a nice funnel here. Now, there might be like a ton of bombs in this compartment, which I'm kind of expecting. Maybe not. Okay, I was kind of expecting there to be just like a ton of bombs here. But even better that there's none. Even better. And I think... Oh my gosh. I was going to say I think we can single cycle, but never mind, clearly. Oh my gosh, we lose the Fox. What is wrong with me? How did I end up losing the Fox? Oh man, that's bad. It's not good. Alright, well, whatever. Not good at all, though. Definitely not what I was looking for. I think those balloons will take out the archer tower over there, which is what I was looking for. Yes, they do. Okay, that's huge. That way the funnel is set up. Starting some cleanup troops around these edges. Let's click the Queen ability now, and also wall break for the Super Bowlers. We need to make sure the Super Bowlers go inside and not outside, and then we need the King and Queen to go outside. It's looking promising. Let's click the King ability now, nice and early. Hopefully this forces the Bowlers inside. It does, really nice. So we can rage. And I'll put the RC in with the Bowlers as well. I'm kind of hoping the Bowlers splash just like makes the Invis Tower trigger, if that makes any sense. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Oh, the Warden's trolling so bad. Oh, the Warden's trolling so bad. Oh my god, Warden. What the fuck, dude? Why did you leave everybody? Bro, Warden. Dude. Oh my god. Now you come back. Now you're so useless. Oh my god, dude. Useless piece of... Oh my god. Bruh. Okay, that's not even my fault right here. The Warden just, like, sold and left everybody. If the Warden would have stayed with everyone, the whole army would have been jumping across the walls to the town hall. God, what is up with the AI these days? I swear, dude. Bro, what? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. We just got scammed. Why did the Warden leave everybody? Whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm not gonna let it get the best of me. That is, like, super frustrating, but whatever. Maybe it wasn't the best plan anyways, but that's just, like, so annoying. Bruh. Okay, well, that is so annoying, man. I think we get 86, maybe? No, just 85, bro. That's so annoying. Alrighty, we get an Invis Rage Core. Interesting. Dang, how I wish I had the Fireball for this one. This is like the easiest base ever with the Fireball. We unfortunately do not have the Fireball. Let's think about how we could approach this base. I really don't want to use the Log Launcher, so we're going to try to figure out a way to trigger that Invis Tower without using the Log Launcher. Somehow we're going to have to figure this out. I say we RC charge right here, just to take down like a Fire Spitter, and maybe if we're lucky, RC makes our way towards the Monolith. I think we can get away with a single cycle. Yes, we can. Alright, very nice. And I don't know if we're going to make it to the Monolith. Can't tell just yet. Maybe. I think we do make it towards the Monolith. We're going to have to take a little shot there from the Monolith, yeah. We do make it towards the Monolith. Oh my gosh, okay, we lose the Fox, but I think the Aura will take down the Mono. Perfect, okay, that was nice. We lose the Fox, but I think that's worth it, considering like the value we got there and the nice funnel that we set up. It's probably worth it. Now, okay, we'll go like this with the Warden and the Bowlers. Let's put like a Wizard there to clear that workshop so that everyone goes in one direction. And then Troop Launcher in just a moment. We don't really need it just yet, so I'm just going to hold on to it. Starting a few cleanup troops around the edges. And okay, we'll put the Troop Launcher in right now. And then the Queen over here to funnel. Oh no! I misclicked the King ability, guys. What's wrong with me? I mean, I misclicked the Warded ability, guys. What is wrong with me? Why did I do that? Oh my gosh, that's going to cost a fail. I misclicked the Warden ability, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to deploy the King, but I've been making so many misclicks lately. Oh, man. Yeah, this is going to cause a terrible fail. Oh, my gosh. Ah, man, guys. Why do I misclick all the time? Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh. That is so frustrating. Fuck, dude. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious, guys. What is wrong with your boy? Why did I do that? Oh, my God. Okay, we get an interesting base. So, it has rage towers. We should probably just RC charge this one rage tower, take it out of the picture like really early. It's probably a good idea. Let's do that. Free Teslas as well, which is awesome. I really hope we can actually like make our way into the rage tower. Oh man, wait guys, I've messed up. Didn't realize the bomb hive was right here. Shoot. You really... Yeah, shoot. Okay, I messed up. You really don't want to send your RC into the bomb hive. Oh man, I really messed up. Oh man, okay. That was a bad RC. This isn't gonna 3-star. We got no funnel. Oh man, your boy choked. Yeah, this is not gonna go through. We didn't get any funnel. So, like, how are we supposed to do this without a funnel? I don't know. Oh man, okay. How can we do this? Is there a way? I mean, there's gotta be a way. Let's go with the Warden ability now, Rage now, and I might even Invis Redirect, like, towards the core. If we need it. Yeah, the whole army's splitting. This is just not optimal at all. Freeze the core. That was a juicy freeze, by the way. Holy freeze spell value. Guys, did we clutch this up, even with, like, 0 funnel? It's looking okay. The army's kind of good. I think we clutched this up. Maybe. Maybe. These wizard towers on the back are going to be annoying. Most definitely. But guys, we might have clutched this up. Oh my god, I love this army so much. Dude, this was like the worst RC charge ever. And somehow we're still going to triple. Okay. The army's a little bit busted. We're going to put all these extra troops in. And we are still going to triple. That was like the worst RC charge ever, guys. I don't know how we still triple this. It's like pretty comfortable as well. It's not even that close. Obviously, it's a little bit close, but it's not that close. Sheesh. Alright. Okay, we get an Invis Rage Core. Now, these bases really scare me because I've took out the Giant Arrow and I've took out the Skeleton Spell, so we don't have, like, one great way to deal with the Invis Tower. We do have the Log Launcher, but I really don't recommend using the Log Launcher, guys. It makes the army a lot weaker. So, let's think about this. Maybe there's another way we can trigger that Invis Tower. We do have the Rocket Spear, we have the King ability, we have some other tools. We just gotta see if we can really take advantage of these tools. Let's put the RC over here. We'll deal with, like, the clan castle and this pretty toxic compartment this way. What is in the clan castle is a very good question. Ice golems, that's fine. Okay, we get the multi-gear cannon, which is really nice. And, I mean, we really don't need too much more. I guess we'll just use the last spell, because why not? Never mind. We'll pick up the RC because the Fox was about to go down. You don't want to lose the Fox. It's quite a big deal to keep your Fox alive with this army. Because if the Fox lives, the RC lives. Let's put like a wizard. Let's put 2 wizards right there to deal with that. They should be able to deal with it. And then we can go like this. We're going to put the Super Bowlers down. Warden, Apprentice Warden, Tesloon, Healers. And we're going to use the Troop Launcher. Hopefully we can just figure out another way to deal with this Invis Tower. Maybe the Super Bowlers will end up actually triggering it themselves if we get really lucky. Let's totem in the middle. How can we deal with the Invis Tower? How can we do it? Let's think. I mean, we have a freeze spell. There's so many different ways. You know, I have an idea. We're just going to Rage, Warden ability, freeze. Oh no, I was a second late on the freeze. I meant to freeze so that it would... Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I was like a second late on the freeze. I meant to freeze the Invis Tower. Oh no, it's going to fail, I think. Oh no, that was so stupid. I meant to freeze like 1 second earlier. I think it's going to 1-star now. Frick, dude. Oh my gosh. It's gonna 1-star now. Motherfucker, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay, guys, well, that's going to do it for today's video. So that's all 8 Legend League attacks. If we take a look at the battle log over here, it's pretty terrible, I'm not going to lie. A plus 252 on the first day of the season is concerning. But if we really think about the fails over here, the 85%, the plus 27, we just got scammed out of this one. That's not even my fault. Like, the Warden left the main army, he left the Super Bowlers in the middle to die. Not much I could do about that. And then these other two 1-stars, one of them I just misclicked the Warden ability, and it was really unfortunate. It was on a base where I couldn't misclick the Warden ability. And the other 1-star, I think we just dealt with the Invis Tower really poorly. I was trying to freeze it, and I was a second late on the freeze, and it ended up just making everyone walk around the Invis Tower. Other than those like few stupid little mistakes, we crushed pretty much all of these bases. It was really, really fun. I have to admit, the Super Bowlers, while they may not be like the strongest army in the game, they are definitely one of the funnest armies in the game. Like, I have a blast playing this army. It is really, really satisfying. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will link the army down below in the description. It's actually really powerful if you just get the hang of it. The hardest part, honestly, is just using the king and queen to funnel. You have to place them really early, but not too early to the point where they die. Just make sure you place them at the right time. Take some practice to get used to it. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time, and I will catch you again tomorrow in a brand new Clash of Clans video.